it's time once again for that delicious segment that we love to do. Maybe other people don't like watching it. A lot of people like watching it, but not as many people that like us bagging on Ken Ham and stuff. But
we like it.
I'm going to be able to use that tag now because I said his name and it's related to this, what we're going to be talking about here. So a lot more people are going to find it. So thank you for making content for us and providing us money. Thank you so much, shitty commenter by the name of Jason Tanner. Good job. He says, clueless. If I could not lisp it here. Hang on. Clueless atheists dogpile on Christian Ken Ham. And he misspelled ham with 2 M's. Shocker. Get a life, gentlemen. Yeah, 2 in the pink. 1 in the stink. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Shocker. There's your shocker. Unless, I don't know. Some people maybe like it that way, but I got weird pinky, so this one kind of juts out, so it's like the dolphin.
Oh,
it's like,
that's not going to work.
Wow.
That's just going to
go this way.
Yeah, go that way. Go that way. It'll hit the prostate.
Fuck, that hurts. So, get a life, gentlemen, is what he finished up there. And I replied back. I was like, yeah, this is just one of those stupid comments that they're never going to come back to this one. Fortunately, they did. They took the bait. So, I said, commenting on clueless atheists dogpiling on Christian Ken Ham, how about you get a life? Just no, you is all I pretty much did to this guy.
Yeah.
I said, we're providing entertainment. If it's not your cup of tea, then kindly go away,
Yeah.
Really? Why put yourself through things, And he says, Utah Outcasts, no, I don't think I will, dimwits. That's fine. Keep watching my videos.
Please,
keep clicking on dislike. Keep sharing with people. That's fine. You're totally not helping us at all,
Please keep
That's
commenting.
Fine. Please.
Keep commenting. I like it. I like it with a comment.
You certainly won't kindly go away from persecuting Christians.
Oh, why are we so persecuted?
We're talking about his attendance numbers sinking every month.
Yeah,
and that's
we're the ones persecuted.
Yeah,
any criticism of any Christian anywhere for their Christian ideology, and we are persecuting them. Wow.
This guy does not want to go watch my 1.5-hour Ken Ham making fudge video that I did.
do go watch that.
Oh yeah,
that
go watch that. That was a lot of fun.
Treat.
I nearly died of laughter watching Ken Ham and Bodie at the fudge shop in the Ark Encounter in the bottom part of it.
They have a fudge shop?
They have a fudge shop there. And there was a master fudge maker, and just the jokes just kept fucking writing themselves, and I was dying of laughter because my mind would flash with a joke, and I just sitting here laughing on a live stream about shit that they're saying, and everybody's just giggling along with me because I have the mind of an 8-year-old, And come on, fudge just starts with so many fucking funny comments you can make with that. It's just great.
Well, it's.
Oh, sorry, that's persecution, though.
By the way, fudge is a subpar confectionery. As far as
not if it's made right.
No, wait, all of it's garbage.
I've had some Mackinac fudge. It was really fucking good. Yeah, most fudge is subpar. Most fudge is subpar. Just like most caramels are subpar. Most chocolate, subpar.
Oh, I have more to say about chocolate.
Yeah.
By the way, your 76% dark is not a good chocolate.
No.
No, it's not.
It's burnt.
It's burnt.
Oh wait, we're not talking about chocolate. Sorry. That's persecution. We're persecuting chocolate.
We're persecuting. Sorry,
we're persecuting chocolate now. We're going to persecute Christians, chocolate, and everything that starts with CH. God damn it!
Back to persecuting Christians.
Persecuting Christians. Okay. So why would I pay you a favor that you'd never grant?
What?
Guess what? If I don't like the thing that I'm watching, I don't continue to. How do you know what my process is for digging up videos? I like watching Kent Hovind stuff. I like watching Answers in Genesis stuff. I like watching Doka Baptist. I like watching all of this bullshit because I realize that it is a comedy goldmine for someone like me to go after all this shit. These two are the same way. They find something funny, we share it in chat, and next thing you know, we're giggling to each other about it. And
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
We like laughing at the void. So yeah, don't fucking tell us what our process is.
Somebody's gotta laugh at it.
And he's like, entertainment? You guys are illiterate jackasses.
No, I can read.
Yeah. Which is
Guess what I'm doing right now?
It's funny
as I'm looking at these words on the page.
Yeah, it's funny that this conversation was happening in a comment section.
I think
just
illiterate.
think about that
I
for a
think
second.
he thinks illiterate means ignorant.
It's entirely possible, probably
Or maybe-
because he's illiterate.
No, I'm gonna go a step further and just go put on the tinfoil hat. Maybe he thinks illiterate means we've never read the Bible.
Oh,
possible.
I've read more of it than you have, Garrett.
Oh yeah. He says, by the way, you have Judeo-Christian values and the Bible to thank for the foundation of the country, whose freedoms you enjoy, and Western civilization.
Yeah,
Western civilization is
no,
not a
we
thing.
don't.
Western civilization is not a fucking thing. And according to the people who espouse the idea of Western civilization, it started in ancient Greece, which you might recognize as not Christian.
Or even further back, the Code of Hammurabi outdated all your fucking Judeo-Christian stuff by far, and there was a lot of good laws there.
And if correct me if I'm wrong, but thou shalt have no other gods before me. Correct? Yes. That's a commandment.
Yeah,
That's one of
that's
one of the big old 10. We're not going to include the actual many more than 10 that the Jews have with your Judeo in there.
Right.
But thou shalt have no other gods before me, because I am a jealous God, is what he said. And yet the founders of our country very specifically made it so that we were a secular nation and had no designated official national religion.
Because fuck Britain at the time, you know? Or fuck England. Sorry, fuck England. It wasn't Britain.
Fuck England, because England was coming in and telling us we could only be Anglican. And there was like the Baptists and the Methodists and the few people who just didn't want to go to church and didn't want to pay taxes to the church.
That's how it starts.
To the church. Oh,
yeah.
God, what kind of nonsense is this? I don't know.
Yeah, ask Denmark.
There's a documentary series. There's a docu-series on the PBSs about religion in America. We should probably go check that out. Because you're going to find out that, no, we're not based on Judeo-Christian values because you're wearing mixed fabrics.
Yeah,
like shrimp.
The concept of Judeo-Christian values is a relatively modern idea.
Oh yeah, no, it's and the Jews don't buy into it, by the way.
No,
for all the assholes out there that want to say the whole, well, that's Old Testament, not New Testament. Jesus specifically said, that I'm not
come to abolish the laws.
Yes, exactly. So don't give me that bullshit about the old laws were made whole by Jesus coming in and sacrificing himself.
Okay, but if you're going to say Judeo-Christian values, then you can't get rid of the Old Testament because the Jews only go off the Torah, which is the Old Testament-ish.
Or
and that's where your 10 come from. So if you want to toss out the old, then you're tossing out your Big 10.
That also means like you guys can't bring up like anything in Leviticus anymore. So
Leviticus is dead. Although I haven't seen
Genesis
you sacrifice a dove ever.
Though I've always thought it'd be funny.
Oh, which is by the way illegal now.
I'm not the kind to get
Sorry, it's illegal to sacrifice doves. So what about those Judeo-Christian values founding our country?
Yeah. And he goes into the real fun thing that we like to hear from the Christians out there in the country. You don't like it? Then go move to some godless communist country and let us know how much better life is without said values.
Cool.
If there was one, I would.
If you pay for my relocation, sure.
And you can guarantee I'll have a visa.
Country.
Yeah.
Find me a communist country. No classes. No stock exchange. No capitalism. None. I mean, none of it. I mean, straight up fucking communism, anarcho-communism. You find me that fucking place and I will go there. But you won't because it doesn't exist because the legacy of colonialism is baked into every aspect of every culture on the fucking planet. Motherfucker.
I'd be happy just with Canada at this point,
They're better.
Yeah, Canada's okay.
Well, at least I'm not going to die of, like, being poor,
This is true. Yeah.
And so, let's see, what else does he...
So you can go ahead and send our relocation money We've got a PayPal out there. You can
we
just
got a PayPal.
I'll
Yeah,
take some.
exactly.
I mean, it's colder than I like, but I've got a boyfriend who really likes that, and I'm not going to die there. So
Exactly.
I mean, I will die there, but eventually, old age.
And
Not
here's
an infection.
Well, then, Felicia, when you went to a country like that, if you chose to have children, you would actually be able to like have time off to bond with your children. You would actually be able to have sick days, not have to work 40 hours a week.
So would the father. Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to have a job, and I would have full access to medical care for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I mean,
and
I'd be far less likely to die in one of those countries than here.
Right. Right.
Oh, and what about the higher education we've all wanted to finish pursuing?
Oh yeah, no, that would be fantastic. Are we being talked into moving to Scandinavia?
Like it. Jesus Christ, I'd move to a Scandinavian country.
I mean, Copenhagen's. I hear Copenhagen's nice.
Oh, and here's a beautiful city.
That's not bad. Okay, we're moving to Copenhagen. Please, as soon as possible, send our relocation money. Yeah,
and then we'll be the Copenhagen out.
Right. Oh, if you could find us somebody to sponsor us so that we can,
for permanent residency.
Yeah.
We'll work on that. Real brave of you douches to insult Christians. We didn't insult.
No, and it's not brave. I mean, honestly, it's a little lazy, but it's fun.
I'll admit. I mean, I watch like I'm doing a little bit of self-owning here that I've watched real channels like ContraPoints and Steve Shives. People may give me shit about Steve Shives, but he puts a lot of fucking work into his content and with scripting and everything. I've watched other people like H Bomber Guy, Sean, all of these other people. I mean, I hate everything.
T1J, Angie Speaks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All of these great channels out there where they obviously spend a lot of time and craft putting their stuff together. And I realized that we're lazy.
I'm working on it, damn it. I'm actually scripting. I actually am.
It's just fun. It's just funny because he's like, it's real brave. No, it's actually pretty fucking easy.
No, this is easy. And honestly, my entire family knows I'm an atheist, and they know I'm a feminist, SJW leftist. Like, my entire family knows. My best friends know. My lover knows. Like, God damn. My lover loves me because of that. He's a fan of the show. He was a fan of the show before we hooked up. So, like...
So, it's real brave of us to insult Christians when we know the majority of them won't punch back. Is that what you're calling this right now? This is punching back?
Yeah, the majority of... Well, no, the majority of people who... Not so much, but the majority of people who do, punch back are Christians.
And the thing is,
because that's how countries work.
Yeah, the thing is that
that's how populations work.
Insulting Christians. We've discussed.
We're ridiculing the beliefs and things they do. Yeah,
we are ridiculing the worst of them, the manipulators, con artists, and the indoctrinators, and the hate mongers. Those Christians. But in general, we've said many times that faith comes in a lot of forms and is a complex subject, and we're happy to have a discussion with people on an individual basis on those kinds of things. But
as long as it's being done in good faith.
Good faith. Ooh.
So the last line of it here, guess we know why you won't talk about Islam.
They keep hitting us on that one.
They do, but I mean, punch up. You punch up.
They're 1% of our nation's population.
Yeah, are they over here trying to cut off my clitoris? No? Okay.
Are they fucking up everything in this country?
No, not really. No. Yeah. They're I'm sorry, Islams and Muslims in this country are by and large benign.
And they're much more wanting a secular culture. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Politically, we align with them way more. And everything is politics, honey. Everything is politics.
Oh my god. It's like your identity can be politicized. What?
I'm uncomfortable with this idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you guys. I'm gonna start my own channel where I say mean things about dark-skinned people. And I'm just kidding. Anybody who's That could be taken out of context. I better watch out because
I will not do a show with you.
no.
I would never. And I love the show, but like if you were suddenly like a racist on another channel, I'd be like, well, we're done here.
No. I'm a humorist.
Oh!
Oh, so yeah, and just like we have to wrap it up every fucking time we do one of these. Jason Tanner, go fuck yourself. Thanks for the free content. Thanks for the monetization. Thank you for the t-shirt idea. So
You're cute though.
we're gonna start a whole line of comments from trolls t-shirts where we're gonna put the juiciest bit of their comment on it. You may either that or we'll just print the whole fucking thing on there because you could do that these days. You could put screenshots on t-shirts.
It's easy.